it's Tiana Sermons, and with me is Kyla Sincati.
Hi.
Reporting for Kids First, and today we have the pleasure of speaking with Mr. Miguel Arteta, the director of the new Netflix film Yes Day, premiering on March 12th, 2021.
Mr. Arteta is known for his work as a director in Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day, The New Normal, and The Good Girl, and many others.
So, hi, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for spending some time with me.
Yes, and thank you for talking to us about this movie.
You guys watched it?
Yes, and it was a really great movie. And I'm sure it was actually pretty fun to direct, which leads into my first question. What made you say yes to this movie?
It was Jennifer Garner. You know, she asked me to come on board, and she had done this Yes Days with her family 7 or 8 years in a row. And she loved them so much, she wanted to share them with the world. And she said, trust me, Miguel, you want to be in on Yes Day. I was like, how can I say no to Yes Day?
Yeah, that sounds like, and like I said, the movie was really great.
Oh, thank you, Tara.
You're welcome. What lesson do you hope that the audience takes from this movie?
I hope that, Yes Day is all about appreciating your family and knowing that as long as you're together, you can have fun. And I hope in these difficult times of the lockdown, it reminds people of that. It helps you appreciate your family. And I also hope that it reminds everybody that soon we're all going to be able to bust out and have fun experiences in the world.
Yeah, I agree. And that's definitely something that I got from the movie.
Yes.
So, you have directed many films and TV shows that are aimed at an adult audience. How is it different working on this film for a family audience?
You know, I do independent movies that are more for adults, but I love making family movies because my wife and I don't have kids. We have nieces and we have dogs, but it kind of like a fantasy of like being like a grandfather. I get to have a family for 3 months, and selecting those 3 beautiful actors for the kids, Everly and Julian and Jenna, was, they're amazing, amazing people on top of being great actors. And it was so fun to have this family for 3 months.
That's so cool. So, you directed Jennifer Garner in Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day, where she also plays the mother. Did your relationship directing her in the previous film help you work with her in this film?
Yes, it did. Jennifer and I already trusted each other, and we get a lot from each other. She's a very, very optimistic person, and that rubs off on you. And it's really helpful as a director, because your job as a director is to make everybody feel safe and willing to try anything. And Jennifer has that attitude to begin with in droves. If you ever interview her, you'll notice her enthusiasm is contagious. So having her on any set is already a plus. Having worked with her before and knowing that she's going to bring all that positivity, it just makes you all that more confident.
That's great. Thank you.
You bet.
Yeah, I can definitely agree that is amazing. So was it fun to make this film? And did you actually get a chance to participate in all the fun things that the Torres family?
Yes, for example, they go have ice cream for breakfast. And for 2 days, we ate ice cream from my favorite store in Los Angeles, Scoops. And it was fantastic. And then also the water balloon fight. We shot that for 5 days. And we shot more than 30,000 water balloons. And it was so fun to just be throwing those balloons the whole time. It was fantastic fun.
Yeah, that really does sound very fun.
It was a bit of a fantasy come true. The only thing I didn't do was the roller coasters. I'm very scared of roller coasters.
Yeah,
and oddly enough, Jennifer Garner is scared of roller coasters too, and I felt very bad for her. She had to ride them 3 times in a row, and she was so scared. She kept holding Jenna Ortega's hand, squeezing it so hard that like her rings almost bent.
Wow. Yeah, that's really cool. So you had a terrific cast in this film. I was curious what made you cast this singer, her, in this film.
You know, I did not know about her 2 years ago when I first went to see her. Our music supervisor recommended I go see her, and immediately from the first song when she came out, she was so positive, and her message is so beautiful about unity and about having really great priorities. It's even about family. You know, she's been with her band for 10 years. She's only 22 years old, and she's been with them since she was your age. What she represents is so beautiful. I wanted to end the movie with that, and we were so lucky that her was available and willing to come with.
Yeah, that sounds really great. And I feel like it's kind of heartwarming knowing that. Thank you.
Yes, her is very, very, very special person, and yes, the good vibes just radiate out of her.
Yeah.
So, did your original vision of this film match how it turned out?
You know, sometimes as a director, things turn out better than other times, and there's a lot of luck involved too. You know, chemistry. Do the actors like each other or not like each other? You can't control that. But sometimes the film gods are on your side, and everybody likes each other, and that was the case. This family really, really loved each other, and I think you can feel it on the screen. You know, they enjoy being with each other. And so we got very lucky, and I feel like the love they have for each other is palpable, you know?
I agree, it definitely is. So, although you are primarily a director, you also have a few credits as an actor. How does your experience of being an actor affect your direction?
It's reminded me that I should stay behind the camera as much as possible. Like, I'm not a good actor. You know, when friends ask me to do a cameo part, to come and do a few lines, inevitably they are like, well, maybe you have only one line. You know, they start taking lines away because they realize I'm not that great in front of the camera.
Well, thank you for your time today, Mr. Arteta. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Kyla. Thank you, Tiana. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That's it for now. Be sure to look for Yes Day when it premieres on Netflix March 12th. I'm Kyla Sincati.
And I'm Tiana Sermons. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss another review or interview that we do. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.